This is a very, very busy week for Sulphur Springs High School FFA chapter and 4-H students across Hopkins County because of the NETLA show coming up later, actually this weekend, February 25th through 27th. Everybody, please go and see these students' livestock projects as they are very proud of them. 257, I believe, students will be showing livestock projects in the Civic Center arena, and then the Sale of Champions, which is a very successful one across our state. This morning we talked to two of Sulphur Springs High School Ag Department leaders, and that is John Holland and Melissa Robbins. A third one, Mr. John Looper, is getting some of the ag mechanics students ready with their projects to go to the San Antonio show. We're going to talk about our local show and our local FFA officers, and with us, Morgan Mayers and Cade Brown. How many students do we have in our FFA program?
Currently, we have 319
really?
At Sulphur Springs that we count as active FFA members.
Is that like large for a school our size, or?
It's fairly large. I mean, the school allows us to affiliate that way. Every kid in the ag class in Sulphur Springs is an FFA member and has all the same opportunities. If we didn't affiliate, then some of those kids that couldn't afford to pay wouldn't be able to be as active without help. So that's why our numbers are just a little bit bigger.
Okay, that's good to know. And it's really a source of pride for students to say that I am an FFA member.
Yes.
Well, I've watched this young lady grow up, and she's always been active. What was it, 4-H before FFA? Mm-hmm. Tell me about what you have shown as far as livestock projects and other FFA endeavors.
I started showing pigs when I was 8, and I showed them through 4-H, and then when I became a freshman in high school and I joined FFA, that's when I showed goats, chickens, and pigs.
Okay. This year?
This year I'm showing pigs and chickens.
Okay. And what else do you do in FFA?
Well, I'm serving as president, but I also do LDEs. This year I did the senior creed.
Okay.
And I also, this coming spring, I'm doing the CDEs, meat judging and livestock judging.
Okay. What about you, Cade?
Well, when I was a little younger, I showed pigs, and I haven't really been able to show anything in my high school FFA career, but I've wanted to jump back in there and show more. But I've done the LDEs of senior quiz and junior quiz when I was a freshman, and this spring I'm going to be doing the CD of meat judging.
Okay. And I hear the term LDE. What is that? What is that?
Leadership. An LDE is leadership development events, and that's more the public speaking and job interview and stuff.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I know that there's something else later this week that is a luncheon, and FFA students are always very high visibility there. So what is that? It's with the NETLA group. You've done this before, Morgan.
The NETLA luncheon is
it's Thursday.
And basically all the buyers or community supporters come and they're served lunch. Usually it's prime rib and stuff like that, and they hear some of the FFA students talk, and I'll be speaking Thursday.
Okay. I remember when you did your first one, or maybe it was Green Hand or something like that. Anyway, we were really excited that we knew actually who had helped through the summer here, because she sort of helped me through the summer sometimes, and we had someone there speaking at the NETLA luncheon. And we'll look for you too, Kate. I think you have to be very skilled at pouring tea and setting the right plate in front of the right person.
I believe I'm qualified for that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out a little bit more about what your students are doing this particular important week.
Yes, it is a big week. It's County Show Week. We've been prepping for this since some October, some September, some even earlier, that this is the moment, the week that it all leads up to, that these students have worked so hard to prepare for, and now it all culminates into this. So yeah, we've got the Buyers Luncheon at First Baptist Church on Thursday, and then Thursday, starting at 2, all the lamb and goats will get weighed in, and then we'll do the lamb show starting at 4, then the goat show, and then do showmanship followed by that. It's a busy, crazy week. I'm responsible for lambs and goats, so Thursday is like my crazy day. And then Mr. Holland does broilers, pigs, and steers. So that's on Friday, starting off.
So you have experience with this because you showed in high school?
Yes, I showed dairy cattle, so it's a little bit different, but I mean, I've raised animals all the time, so it's all goes hand in hand. But
okay. So you were hands-on growing up. Were you as well?
I was. I did junior FFA my 8th grade year when I was in middle school, and I showed a goat, and then I showed pigs and goats in high school, and then kind of like Morgan got involved in high school until eventually I was president my senior year. I was a district officer, and so I truly believe that FFA is a great youth leadership organization. It just provides so many opportunities for students.
It is true. And it puts you in out of your comfort zone sometimes when you're doing something absolutely different than you've ever done before. And then you get commended for it. Yeah. And it gives you a lot of confidence.
Well, and one other thing we have going, besides county shows, we'll have AgMech projects going to San Antonio this week.
Okay.
And that's Mr. Looper. He's over there working on them right now, getting all the finishing touches on them.
He's the missing third.
Yeah.
Right. And is he's also new to our district?
Yes. Second year.
Okay.
He came from Cooper last year.
Okay.
He taught there for a number of years, and now he's here.
Okay, we look forward to meeting him too. Mm-hmm. Well, I know it's also National FFA Week,
yes,
as well as our county show. Mm-hmm. I think some of the students, I mean, would they be going to a convention now, or?
It's not, the convention isn't this week. This is a week to celebrate all of the opportunities that FFA does to really get the voice out there and tell your story of what FFA has done for you. The state convention is going to be in July, and then our area convention is actually next Monday, that we will take some students that have earned awards, either at the area, state, or national level last year, and then some voting delegates, because we'll do area officer elections, talent team elections. Then we'll do state convention in the summer, and the national convention will be next October in Indianapolis.
Whoa.
So if we can, we'll take some students to that. It just depends.
Well, and we have other officers besides the 2 who came today. Can you tell me briefly who some of those are?
Yes, we have Jake Couch is our vice president.
Okay.
We've Dakota Watkins is the secretary, and we have Josh Couch, who's the treasurer. We've Sierra Sells, who's the centennial, Spencer Brewer, who is the reporter, Molly Gibbons, who is the historian, and then we've got Cade, student advisor, and then Morgan is president.
Okay.
It's a big, long list.
You get an A on that quiz.